Hi everyone, Sherry here. Time for another December Daily Devotional by me, Sherry. Welcome those of you who are new. It's just something that I do during the holiday time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or actually the end of the year, or New Year's I should say, just so that everyone can try to stay grounded in this busy holiday season and not get caught up in all the hoopla and everything. And I'm like everyone else. I'm not excluded. I get all involved in the Christmas shopping and wanting to buy everything that I see for everyone. And so it's also to help me to stay grounded as well. I get my daily devotional from our Daily Bread devotional collection that I purchased from Walmart, as well as reading my Bible every morning and having my quiet time with God. I also get my day started with Joyce Meyer's Starting Your Day Right, and then she also has one, there you go, and it says Ending Your Day Right. So she has two books. I read a verse in the morning, or a page in the morning and a page at night, from Joyce Meyer's, as well as I read the Daily Bread, our Daily Bread, and then I have my quiet time and I have my daily devotional, a daily hope with Rick Warren, a Saddleback Church. And I'm going to read both. I'm going to read How I Started My Day with the Word by Joyce Myers. It says, lend a helping hand, and again, this can really work with the holiday season. The Bible verse is Matthew 23:11, and it says, who is greatest among you shall be your servant. And just to kind of tell you, let me show you the layout of this book. And as you can see, you have your day of the week, month of day, you have your title, and then you have your corresponding Bible verse. I'm sorry about my lighting. And then you have a little story or a little quick layman term of breaking down the Bible verse. So lending a helping hand. If we help someone become what God wants them to be, God will send someone along to help us be everything God wants us to be. One day I asked one of our musicians if he would like to do something that needed to be done. He said, I will do whatever you tell me to do. I am here to serve you. I said, but do you want to do this? You don't have to do it. We can find someone else. He said, it doesn't matter if I want to or not. Tell me what you want me to do, and I will do it. He was anointed to help others and enjoyed doing whatever needed to be done. To enjoy your day, be ready to help people with whatever God has called them to do. And I have a example or a testimony like that. When I worked in a law firm not too long ago, there was a pool of secretaries. You have your receptionist, you have your file clerk, you have your whole office staff. And every now and then, if the receptionist or secretary was out for the day, the office manager would come out and she would ask, okay, so-and-so, the receptionist's not here today. Would anyone like to volunteer to cover the phones? And so, just like any other office, when that happens, everyone just kind of sits there. They don't want to volunteer and everything. So I always just said, I'll do it. And so I will answer the phone, or I will help fill in wherever the other secretary wasn't in, as well as stay on top of my workload. And so this went on, quite a few times, because you don't always have a fully staffed office. And so one day the office manager pulled me aside and she says, why do you always volunteer? Every time I ask, you never hesitate to volunteer. And I said, it's something that needs to be done. Why sit here and wait and, have to beg people to do something? It's like, you have a need, I'm here to fill it, and we're here as a collective. We're all here for the same reason. And so why not? I'm not going to volunteer to do it. I only know that you need the help if you come out and ask for it. But if you come out and ask and no one is stepping up to the plate, it's like, it doesn't bother me. I enjoy doing it. It makes me feel like I'm really contributing and doing my part. And it's just something just to add on to what I was doing anyway. If a secretary was out or they have priorities that need to be done, sometimes they would spread them out amongst the secretaries, or she'll say, do you have time to do these? And it's like, if you need me to do it, I'll be more than happy to do it. I never argued, I never fussed, I never fought about it. I just jumped in and did it. It needed to be done. So we need to extend ourselves to be a helping hand to others, because you know one day we're going to need someone to extend a helping hand to us. And as long as you're doing it with the right heart, not to get a pat on the back and not to be recognized for it, get special recognition for it, it's something that just makes you feel like a better person, that you are really helping and contributing. So that was my start of the day with Joyce Myers. And then our daily bread. Today's topic is more than enough. And our Bible verse is Psalm 103, 1 through 11. And Psalm 103:4 reads, "The Lord crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercies." And this is, to me, what I got out of this is that we will always have more than enough as long as we are relying on God to supply everything for us and put Him first. He's going to give us more than we need, and plus He's going to overflow our cup to where now we become a channel for others, and not for us to just hoard it for ourselves. But not only does He bless us, but He over blesses us so that we can be very giving with what He has blessed us with. And that's a living testimony, or a visual testimony, that other people will see. They'll say, wow, you're always so willing to give of your time, or whatever it is. And well, God has given me lots of time, so now I need to use that time that He's given me to help you out, to share myself with you. And so it says, because of His great love, we are all called children of God. 1 John 3:1. And His grace gives us sufficiency in all things, that we may have an abundance for every good work. 2 Corinthians 9:8. God's love and grace spilled over into our lives enables us to share them with others. The God of power and provision is always the God of more than enough. God will take care of all of your needs. He will supply all of your needs if you come to Him and you lay everything down at His feet. I don't care how small you think it is or how big you think it is. God can handle it. God created you. What makes you think He can't handle what you bring to Him? He wants you to be happy. You are His child. So He will always give you more than what you're taking to Him, because He really knows your heart. He really knows what you need. He's just waiting for you to ask Him. And when He does bless you and blesses you with more than what our little mind can comprehend, that just means He wants you to spread it out amongst the people. Share it with them so that they can see the love that God has for you, which now is overflowing out of you, so that you can share that love with other people. So always remember that God will always give you more than enough, more than you can well, He won't put more on you than what you can handle. That, I almost said something wrong there. He will always give you more than enough so that you can share it with others. In other words, pay it forward. You know, God blessed you, now it's your turn to bless someone else. And then they're going to want that peace and that joy that you have, and then all that does is plant the seed, and they will come to you, and you will slowly water that seed that is going to start growing inside of them. So just always know, God's going to give you more than enough. Praise my soul, the King of heaven, to His feet your tribute bring, ransomed, healed, restored, forgiven, evermore His praises sing. One more thing before I leave you. We always have enough when God is our supply. Let that be your thought for the evening and take you into the morning. Thank you so much for this time, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you at the next video, and as always, I want you to be blessed. Bye-bye now.